Hey you guys, it is an amazing day to create an amazing day. Quick word for you guys. Just sitting here thinking, when somebody comes to you and they tell you something, like if you share a situation you're going through with someone or just put it out there, and someone comes up to you privately and they tell you something, they give you some advice, and you feel like it doesn't fit, you feel like it doesn't fit how you feel, what you're going through, just listen. Just listen. Um, because once you've had some time for your ego to die and for, you know, all emotions to calm down from whatever's happening, and you just kind of look at things with a clear mind and a clear vision, you can see why God brought that person to you to say that exact thing. And I say that because recently I've had that happen to me. I've had someone come to me, and a few times I've had people come to me and tell me something. It's kind of the same message, and I was thinking, like, that's not my problem. Like, it's not the issue here. That's not what I'm dealing with. But as I sat with it a little longer, I thought, it is exactly what I'm dealing with. If I could just take that advice, that would change everything. So, definitely take time to listen to people when God sends people into your life to give you messages, because you never know how divine is using somebody, right? Um, you never know how it can apply to you until you really take time to come out of your ego. Our ego can block us from seeing things in the right light, right? So often, our ego can sit there and blind us from the truth, blind us from ourselves, okay? So, you have to come out of that ego, especially when you are working with your shadow. When you're working with your shadow, it's so important because you are in your ego. When you're working with your shadow, you're trying to heal your ego, your bruised ego. So it is important to use the messengers God sends to you at that time to help you, you know. And even if you don't feel like it fits, even if you get a little offended at first, just let it sit. Let it ride. You may not even have to take it. There's a baby coming up to me. Oh my God. You may not even have to take the advice, but oh my God, hold on. I have to pause it. Okay, I'm back. I don't even know what I was saying, guys. I think I was just saying, like, I was saying to just let it ride, let it stick, because let everything cool down, because later you can think about it later and think that it actually does apply, or you can think about it later and you can be like, that shit did not apply. Either way it goes, be slow to speak, right? That's what the Bible tells us. Be slow to speak, slow to wrath. And I'm saying that to help somebody, because me, myself, I'm a bull, I'm a Taurus. So naturally, as a Taurus, I think a lot. I think things through. I have a lot of different, I feel like Tauruses are just naturally ADHD. Tauruses and Geminis. But Tauruses, just, they take on so much at once, right? So they're always doing a bunch of shit at one time. They're like masters of multiple crafts. And the reason why they're masters at it, they're usually good at everything they're doing, because they've taken the time to think it through and to do the research. So for Tauruses, that's why we come across as know-it-alls, because and stubborn, because we're so passionate. We're very passionate people. So we're slow to act. So by the time we've acted on something, it's because we've actually taken the time to actually think it out, think it through, and gather all facts and come to the conclusion that, okay, that's what we want to do. So when people try to stand in our way of that, it's like, no, move the fuck out the way, that's kind of the vibe we get, you'll get from a Taurus if you try to stop them. So and that is why you get that way, or Tauruses get that way. But I just said all that to say, me being bullheaded, when I am in my feelings and emotions are high and I'm in my ego, sometimes I'm in my ego and I don't even know I'm in my ego. I'm just there. I'm just feeling all the feelings, right? All the feels. And somebody can tell me something And I just know that that's not right. That's not true in regards to me. And sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not. But then there's those key times, those gym moments like recently, where it was absolutely true. Absolutely true. And I'm glad the fog has cleared. So now I can look back and see just how true it was, and I can apply it to my life. So anyway, long story short, yes, take people's advice with discernment, okay, with caution, but definitely take your time deciphering the truth in the advice before you respond with, out of defense mechanism or defense mode. I'm winded. I'm walking. So anyway, and the last message was listen to your mama. Okay? Lately my mama has been saying some really profound things to me. Words of wisdom. And I don't even know if she's really intending to be deep. I don't think she is. She just will say little things and I'm like, you're right, Mom. And me, again, being a bull that I am, I think I sounded funny when I said that, have not always listened to my mama. I didn't always feel like she understood me, but lately, just using the technique that I'm telling you guys to use right now, when listening to her and not really being so defensive, and also realizing that sometimes people just project, okay? Sometimes people just project and they say shit that does not apply to you. Also know when people are doing that too, and know when to just be like, all right, you're just projecting, and just let them deal with that. There's nothing for you to say or do in that situation. But yeah, oh, snakeskin, just chilling. It's cool. Yeah, listen to your mom. If you're blessed to still have your mother, listen to her. She won't always be right, but she'll usually be right. Okay, anyway, that's all I got to say. Hope you guys create an amazing day. I'll see y'all later, okay? Bye.